Hi, I'm Zane Tripp. I'm a senior in the Special Center for the Arts. I play alto sax. My focus area is band, and
This is to Sarah Ramsey from Bryson and Edwards. Where am I? Where am I? It's business time.
Here I am, once again, feeling lost, but now and then I breathe it in to let it go. And you don't know where you are now, or what it will come to if only somebody could hear. When you figure out how you're lost in the moment, you disappear. You don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. You're never gonna fade, you'll be the main attraction. Not a fantasy, just remember me when it turns out right. Cause you know that if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. In my victory, just remember me when I make it shine.
like with any good documentary, we always start with a good, strong instrument, like the violin. And here, we have a violin player. You're a violin player, right? What you playing?
A tango solo.
So what's it like being a violin player? Hey Lydia.
Hi.
I got a couple questions for you. So, what does music actually mean to you?
I think a big part of music is the community. Like there's no way to learn music alone. You need a teacher or a peer to help you along. And that's really, I find, the best friends in musicians and artists.
Oh, that's really sweet. So, as a violin player, what's it like on your day-to-day at Thomas Dale?
A lot of practicing. A lot of being asked to do random jobs that end up being really fun. And a lot of laughing and being stupid in ensemble practices.
So, by stupid, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, there's always small, short periods of every class period where we're nice, mature, responsible young musicians and we're really being productive and working hard on our pieces.
And it's contrasted by...
It's contrasted by me and my stand partner making jokes and having to leave the room because we're laughing so hard.
Like watching Love Island during an ensemble.
Yes, very much so. Yes.
So, are you an SCFA?
I am.
That's so crazy, I'm an SCFA.
Oh my gosh, what?
I got two questions for you. One, what's your capstone project, or is that a secret?
My capstone project, it's a bit of a secret, but it has to do with a full symphony. And a lot of, what's the word? Collaboration,
Collaboration.
between winds and strings.
I hope to see it. I hope it's really, really cool. Wait, I don't hope. I know it's gonna be really, really cool. You know why? Because if you didn't know, Lydia Belcher is one of the best violin players at this school. So now, we need a viola player. But Miss Sinkowitz says there's only one at this school. Hello.
Hi.
Miss Sinkowitz says that you're the only viola
Let me
player
stop
at...
you right there. Viola players do not exist.
Uh-huh. Hi, Rocio.
Hi.
So, as a viola player, right,
Mm-hmm.
what is the hardest thing about your instrument?
Probably reading treble clef. We have a lot of music that's not in our own clef, and we have to go very high sometimes.
You guys play an alto clef, right?
Yes.
So that's where the C's, where in treble clef it would be on the B line.
Yes.
I don't see much of a difference.
Okay, well, you know what?
No, but it seems like you guys work really hard, and you guys seem a little underappreciated. That's what I'm getting.
Just a little.
Just a little bit?
Just a little. Yeah. If all the viola jokes don't indicate that. Yeah.
So, what's one thing that you would say to a future viola player coming into Thomas Dale?
Be prepared to be bullied relentlessly. I'm kidding, no. Play louder. Because when most middle school violas going into high school, they play very softly. And I remember it would be every rehearsal. I would hear, play louder, play louder, play louder. To this day, I don't think I play loud enough, but, you know, we're getting there.
You're getting there. That's really good. It's always about making sure to grow and having space to grow.
Yeah, as an ensemble. Especially when you get to the higher levels, like at chamber.
Like in chamber. You're in chamber, right?
Yes.
What's like the most strangest thing or like most difficult thing about chamber?
I think musicality, because it's a different level of expectation than concert orchestra. Because in chamber we play higher level music, level 6 music, and we play that for assessment. And it is not so much as hard technically as it is musically, because these are pieces that, yes, you may be able to play them, but they're very hard to make it sound pretty.
Yeah. That's commendable.
Yeah.
Thank you for the interview, Rocio.
Yeah, of course.
Hi, Lainey. Can I ask you a few questions as the resident cello player at Thomas Dale?
Yes, of course.
So, what are cellos made of?
Typically wood, probably a primer to put over top of it, and then their metal strings, and their pegs, and then, yeah. Yeah, basically just wood and metal.
Do you know what family the cello belongs to?
Violin. They're called violoncellos.
Violoncello.
Violoncellos. That's the full name.
Can you expound on that?
I think it was just because it was like a bigger violin back then, so they called it violoncello, and that's like old music. It says violoncello instead of just cello.
How does it feel to live up to the memory of Cello Jesus Marlin?
Good. It's fine. I didn't personally know Marlon, so it's not like we worship him. Of course, he's Cello Jesus. We built a church around him, but like, I'm not that pressed for like I have to be Marlon. You know what I mean?
You just gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. How much does a good cello cost?
I'd say for like high schoolers, 2,000. My cello personally was 2,500.
Good.
2,500.
Oh,
2,500.
that is a lot of money.
Yeah, but yeah. So like, a good cello for a high schooler, I would say, is like 2,000-ish range.
So it's still a lot of money.
Yes, and then if you want a Strat, it's like.
Oof.
So
What would you say to a cello player coming into Thomas Dale?
don't. No, I'm kidding.
Don't. She's right.
Coming into Thomas Dale or like Specialty Center?
Both.
Both. Specialty Center, definitely practice. Miss Secrets makes you want to practice, even though you want to repair. And I guess just have fun, because if you don't, you're gonna end up hating it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Thanks for the interview. High five. Hello, flutes. This is Thomas Dale's group with the most females in it. Give yourself a round of applause. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are flutes made out of?
Well, it depends on what flute you're looking for. If you want a more intermediate or advanced flute, they're going to be made out of silver. But if you're looking for a more student flute, it's going to be nickel.
Where does the sound come out of the flute when you play it?
The sound normally comes out of the head joint part of the flute, which is the top part.
Would you guys agree with the stereotype that all flutes are girls?
Yes, usually, most of the time flutes are girls, but sometimes there can be a little sprinkle of males in there.
How you guys treat the male flutes?
Like they're one of us. They're one of the girls.
Last question, what does music mean to you?
Music to me, music is awesome. When I just look at a piece of sheet music, even if it's hard, all my worries melt away. You know, our band teacher is awesome. She does very well with helping us understand the music. And it's just kind of an outlet for feelings because you feel the music, you know, when you play it.
Aww.
That was beautiful. She ate it.
Final question. What is the best section in band?
Flutes and piccolos.
Flutes and picks.
Flutes and piccolos carry the section.
Thank you, girls. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yay!
Hi, clarinets. How are you guys doing today? You guys all tired?
Yes, as always.
Do you guys mind if I ask you a few questions?
Go for it.
Would you agree with the stereotype that all clarinets are both quiet in personality and in playing?
Do you know me? Also, I play super loud on clarinet, so.
That is true. Speaking of Beckett, and Aitana, and Mateo, how many different types of clarinets are there, and can any of you explain the differences?
Oh man.
Okay, so there's this B-flat soprano clarinet that can come in either concert clarinet or jazz clarinet. I have two. I actually have three. Two of the same type, two are jazz clarinets. They're a little on the cheaper side. One is a soprano, which is cost $1,000 or something dollars. And then there's the alto clarinet. That one is really weird. It's kind of rare to find a good manufacturer for alto clarinets.
I stole a wood no blade alto clarinet.
And then there is bass clarinet and contrabass clarinet. Beckett would know more
And
about
there's a
bass
contralto.
clarinets.
There's a contralto.
Yes,
clarinet
there is.
as
I
well.
forgot about that.
Like here at the school?
Well, yeah, at school, yeah. It's just the contrabass keyed in E flat. There's also the E flat clarinet and the F clarinet,
Yes.
technically, which are higher than the B flat.
Mhm.
Yeah, anything lower, like alto bass, alto contrabass, it's just lower timbre, darker sound usually. Yeah, there's not really a lot of use for most of them. The most ones that you'll see are E flat, B flat, bass. All the other ones are just kind of like gimmicks.
They're gimmicks, but there's lots of clarinets.
But there are lots
There
of
are.
clarinets.
It's like a clarinet circus.
There's also not even like counting like basset horns, which are technically clarinets,
yeah.
and like
Basset horn?
basset horn, yeah.
Aren't they weirdly shapen?
Yeah, it's like they're kind of bulbous at the bottom.
Yeah, kind of like an oboe.
Yeah, they're really odd. So, and because the clarinet is like one of the quite older instruments, so there's a lot of different.
The
variations.
first clarinet were made out of metal.
Yeah,
Brass.
and then not even including, we're all talking about Boehm system clarinets. There's the German system and the French system of clarinet.
Oh yeah,
or
the fingers are
Yeah.
entirely different.
the ones that we use in America are all French system clarinets or Boehm systems, and then there's also German clarinets, which is a completely different key.
I just learned a lot of new things about clarinets that I never knew before. Final question, which is kind of like the point of my capstone. What does music mean to all of you?
I don't know. It means an escape from reality. I feel like. I don't know. I came here to do music, and I've enjoyed every single second of it. It's also like on a family kind of. You meet a lot of people, a lot of great people in big music.
For me, music is kind of like, it's like speaking a second language for me. It's like you're in a room with a bunch of people who are here to do one thing, but they're all speaking like the way. So how music works is you can give someone a piece of music, but everyone in the room is going to interpret that music differently. They're going to speak it in a different way. The thing that's interesting for me about music is that if it gives me a way to connect with everyone around me. Like the purpose of music for me is to spread love in all forms.
Aw, that's adorable. Mateo, your thoughts?
Fun. I like practicing. Some stuff to do. Music is a cool way to spend your time, master something that's difficult. And that's what I like to do. So.
Thank you guys so much. That was great. Hi, ladies. Hi. You guys are the Thomas Dale Trumpets. Welcome to my capstone project. Can I ask you guys a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
So, firstly, how does it feel to be labeled the loudest section in all of music?
Proud, loud and
Yeah,
proud.
we're loud
That's
and
what they
proud.
say.
Loud and
You know,
proud.
they may hate us sometimes, but you know,
They hate you guys? What do you mean by that?
I wouldn't
say hey, but like sometimes, you know, our tone isn't the best, you know?
Oh.
And like,
Well, anyways, who would you guys say is the loudest trumpet at Thomas Dale?
Bryson, absolutely, yes. Bryson J.
No contest?
Jones.
Not even Connie?
Bryson. Connie, no, I mean, Connie can be loud,
Connie
but like,
plays
she's
loud, but
at the
she'll
right
do it that
time.
way it sounds good.
Like respectfully loud.
Yeah. Bryson is just.
No matter what, piano. Sorry. but-
He doesn't know what a dynamic is.
Right.
Can I get a quote on that?
Oh.
This just in, Bryson Jones does not know what dynamics are. So, what is your favorite song on trumpet?
Got to find my way.
Right.
It's gonna be posted somewhere because it's so.
Yes, indeed. Okay, final question. What does music mean to you?
Okay. I got an answer. Okay. Music is freedom. It's freedom. It's where you can get together with people that you find common interests.
Your joy. Like,
Yeah.
The joy.
Joy. Where you can explore yourself. You know. It's basically.
And it's a different way to express yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Where
learning a
you-
whole nother language?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another language. Yeah.
Layla, your thoughts?
I was trying to go higher. I hit a D flat.
Local taxes. Morning. Welcome to my Capstone project. You guys mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Shut up. I don't abuse you regularly. How does it feel to be better than anyone else?
Like every day I wake up.
Because it's like, you know, I'm used to it, so it's nothing special.
My thoughts exactly. Zin?
I mean, it was good.
The pressure is like
Your pressure's high, but it's alright.
Has the sax helped you guys bond more to your soul and to your instrument?
I would say, yeah, I like sax more than I like piano, and then I probably done more with piano than I've ever done with saxophone, but I think it's a lot more fun and better.
When I started band, I always wanted to play sax. Like, I knew we couldn't start out on it, so I played clarinet, but that was always the goal to play saxophone. And I don't regret the decision. I think it was a good decision. I really like my instrument, especially in jazz. I feel like we have more freedom to actually play what we really want to play.
Boo, clarinet's where it's at.
Quiet you.
Sax is fine. I mean, I've spent enough time with it. I'm tired.
Yeah, I kind of just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
What makes you guys want to continue to play sax? Like inspirations, like people, songs?
Gerald Albright.
A grade?
A grade?
Yeah, recitals.
There's more to music than just having a grade.
I went to go see a Gerald Albright concert in January, and I was like, I'm going to stay with saxophone, because he sounded really good. And so, just,
I like
My-
listening to jazz.
My inspiration was beating her.
What you did.
And him. No, I didn't.
I don't
We're equals. So, practice doesn't make perfect.
Kind of.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. What are you, crazy?
Huh?
Hey, that's not nice. Oh, final question. Which one of us is the best sax player?
all of us are the best sax players.
it's me.
No,
No, it's me.
You lost your mind.
You know who it is? Braden Gilbert.
Who?
Braden, yes, Braden.
Gilbert.
What, is
What
his
are you
real name?
talking about?
Braden Gilbert.
I think the best saxophone player in school is the Sarah Marina.
Exactly.
That's true.
Actually, no,
She
she's
should
the,
be here
she's
right
the best
now.
trumpet player.
She's the best trumpet player.
She's
You know,
the
the best
she's a
sax player.
traitor.
Dr. Alex Neal is our best saxophone player that we've ever had
Yeah,
at school. That is-
McNeil.
Yeah, Alex Neal. That's the best one.
helping me do nothing at all. Be the people who will lead the way. Raise your voices, start today. Oh, oh, there's trouble in the world, there is no denying. Oh, oh, you know that too many people are dying. Gotta change the world, gotta change the world, gotta change the world. People get together, hey, hey, hey. Whoa, whoa, there's trouble in the world, there is no denying. Whoa, whoa, too many people are crying, dying. Gotta make some changes, gotta make some changes, gotta make some changes in the world. Whoa, changes in the world today.
So with all the interviews wrapped up, we have to really go back to the entire point of this Capstone project. So, our first lesson in college musicianship a year ago had the question, what does music mean? This question still sticks with me as there's no real good answer, because it can be a simple one, like explaining what does the song's name and composition mean in the greater context of the piece, right? Or it can be a deeper question of what it means to the person being asked, like how does music make you feel? What does it make you feel? What is the definition in your words? So, I wanted to take my documentation of my friends in life at Thomas Dale to its final level. And that begs the question, once again, for the final time, what does music mean? We've heard answers from students at Dale like Lydia, Mila, and Elizabeth. And the one thing that they all share with their answers is the ability that music has to connect people. Not only being connected and knowing each other by having the same areas to express themselves musically, but almost every aspect of music can be related to some level of connection and bring them even closer together as people. Playing a song can connect it to the history of who it was written for or written about. Take Omar Thomas's Mother of a Revolution, for example. Playing this song can make one feel like they're empowered to both fall into the song with and without the fear of danger and march against something, truly for yourself. The connection to the Stonewall riots and LGBTQ+ history was able to produce a very beautiful song. Songs like this can help somebody find their true self, and that's astonishing. The connections via emotion are also one to clearly highlight, as there are most likely very few couples in a relationship that don't have a song that makes them more in love with their partner. And that's not just to talk about romantic love, as love of friendship and familial love is also one that can be built on from music and finding common interest in what someone else is listening to. Because the more you listen to music, the more enveloped you can be in an emotion, and it can truly make one a better person or help them be their best self. Lastly, music can connect you to who you want to be in the future. Who knew that documenting someone's story or finding out the truth would be a path that I would want to chase, or that path would be inspired by music? Whether you want to be a music teacher, a therapist, an engineer, a truck driver, or a soldier, it's amazing that music could possibly light that path to the journey there. So I say to you, future music students, don't give up on something that can help you find out what your dream is. Keep your head up, work hard, be yourself, express yourself, and hopefully with all that, you can find out who you want to be. That's all for this broadcast. Until we meet again one day, bye-bye.